What's up, guys? Welcome back to Dragon's Dogma. We are officially ready to confront the dragon. The moment that we've all been waiting for is finally here. I hope you guys are ready, because I'm so excited right now. I'm about to cry from just pure excitement because I've been waiting so long for this part to happen. It has taken 57 parts, including Bitter Black Isle, both endings of Bitter Black Isle, to finally get up to the true ending of Dragon's Dogma, before we get to post-game, that is. So, remember how blue and beautiful Granzis is. Remember her bright skies. Remember her radiant cities. Her vast legions of knights and honor. Her various landscapes, beautiful, beautiful mountain ranges, open fields, wildlife, great forests and flowers, rivers, bodies of water. Remember how beautiful Granzis is, because she's going to look absolutely nothing like that after this fight. So it is officially time.
What is your purpose here, Arisen? If you sought to live, you had naught but run and hide yourself away. But then, tell me, child of man, what does it mean to live in truth? To wage war against the passing of days. To pray to the unseen for a few breaths more. To raise grand cities from stone and spawn new life in return. Mankind has done this, yes, and more. But is the tapestry you weave truly of your own design? Their kind is easy to fathom. They go on living from simple fear of death. But not mankind. Some welcome the end with arms outstretched, while others come to face death incarnate, arms in hand. I ask again, what is your purpose here, Arisen? What path to your survival lies in my defeat? Still my heart, and you stay the coming end. Another path before you is to offer up that which you hold most dear. Oceans of control. For the price of a single life, I shall leave this land in peace, as my vanquisher, the duchy belonged to you. Wealth and power, sweet appetite for all to take, will not gainsay my terms of allegiance. If it lacks all the man knows, this land now will not be through just such a bargain. The decision is yours, Arisen. Now, choose.
I know not which is
Okay,
right.
so, answer the dragon's query. This is huge. This is a very, very important part of this game. Because as I really...
Though I called you here to me, it was ever your own feet, your own will that brought you.
Okay, he is right. This is Saxton.
And now
He is our love interest, unfortunately. I really didn't want it to be him. But we are given a very important choice here. You can either fight the dragon and take your love interest back and try to take him down with your own hands and win your heart back. Or you can let him take Saxton away, and he will seat you as the Duke of Grand Soren and will leave the land in peace. Now, this is true. He will leave. He's not lying. He's not just going to take them and come back and incinerate it again. He will leave, just as he says. But the problem is, we won't get our heart back, and that was the whole point of this game. If we fight the dragon now, there's a chance to win and get our heart back and save Saxton. Or we can just let him have Saxton, and then he'll leave the land in peace, and we'll be an unhappy Duke. There's a cutscene for that. If you do decide to walk away, it shows you as the Duke, you look incredibly depressed, and there's no more Saxton. But it is game over either way. So, in order to actually proceed, you do have to do the valiant option and fight the dragon. So, you know, Mr. Dragon, this has been a hell of a game, man. You know, I really like you, and I think you're cool and everything. You're huge, and this has been real. This has been very real and fun. I'm sorry, dude. I need a blacksmith, okay? Sorry. I'm taking Saxton. Alright, guys. I guess this is the end of Dragon's Dogma. Talia, Valkyria, it was nice using you guys. Valerie, come on, let's go. We're getting out of here.
Face me then.
Oh, wait, what?
'Tis a fool's choice arisen.
Excuse me?
But better fool than craven. I knew your mind ere you came.
Oh, did you?
Still, I ask this final time. Arisen, will you stand and fight?
You know what? Since you put it like that,
Your
let's
choice
do it.
is made, Arisen. As you have willed it, so shall it be.
Alright, guys. Shit is about to get real. Let's do it. Alright guys, the first sequence of this fight is simply to evacuate. The ceiling is coming down right now, and if you stand around, you will die. That is a fact. So he's going to lead you to this corridor right here, and he's going to begin a chase sequence. Camera is in front of you, all you can do is run. So that's what you need to do right now. Just keep the analog stick pressed in, and run. Do not stop for anything, because you will die if you stop running. When you get to the end here, he's going to get stuck in the wall. This is your opportunity to lay in some intro damage to him. As you can see, we're still not hitting him very hard, but every piece of health that you can shave off gets him closer and closer to death. So when he starts lighting his mouth up like that, he's going to do a fire attack. Hide behind the pillars and it cannot hit you. So the key to this part of the fight is he's going to keep hitting the wall. And this is the only time that he's going to hit the wall like that. The second time he does it, he's going to break through successfully. So there are two sequences just like this where he blasts fire at you, and you do need to hide behind the pillar when he does that. Okay, that was the last time. He's going to break through the wall now, so I suggest you get back a little bit. Now, see, he knocks you over, but it doesn't really hurt you. So this is the part where you can climb on him and you can attack. And I picked up Talia. So make your way up to the chest if you can. Okay, so she blasted him at the approximate moment that I was about to grab onto the chest. Okay, now during this part, there is a sequence here where if you do enough damage to him, he's going to run forward like that, and he's now going to fly away. You cannot grab onto him. I'm showing you right now. It's impossible. So he's going to fly up like that, and one of these sides of the room is going to open up. The one right there with the red circle. There we go. So now he's going to lead you outside. And once you get out here, there's going to be another cutscene where he takes flight and starts trying to hit you from the air. Now, what I need to do is pop some liquid vim real quick so I can have plenty of stamina. There we go. Okay, he lands right here for just a second, and he's going to go right back into the air. Okay, so during this part, he does not really hurt you. Like, you can run straight. You can get hit directly by the fire, but it's not really going to hurt you. But as you can see, I just ran right through it, and it didn't do anything to me, so the fire isn't going to do anything but interrupt you. Like, it'll just make you stumble and stop running, like he'll do right here, I think. Yep, just like that. It'll do that to you a couple times, but it's not actually going to hurt you. It's simply meant to slow you down and prolong the fight, just like that. Now this tower that we're coming up on right here, this is going to have a couple chests in it, I believe. I don't remember what's inside of them, but I do know there are a couple. Okay, here's the first one. We got a flame skirt. That's an okay piece of armor. Right here we have the dragon hide arm, or bracers, I think they were called.
Know the frailty of the works.
So I think those are a ranged class piece of armor. So the dragon is going to perch himself right here, and you can lay yet some more damage into him. The more health you peel off of him as you make your way up to the final battleground, the better. So the chase, essentially, is where you're going to lay the most damage into him, not the actual last part of the fight itself. So right here, he is going to fire a fireball at you, so you need to do what you gotta do to get out of the way. I got one last shot on him in a futile attempt to do some of his health, but didn't work so great. Now when you go about this far, he's going to try and land on the bridge. Okay. So you can hit him a couple times right here, but he was going to do a fire attack if you don't get underneath him fast enough. So, yeah, I had time for about one arrow right there before I needed to get out of the way. And I don't recommend standing there and trying to continue the fight with him on that little narrow part of the bridge, because he will either knock you off, or you will get hit by a fire attack that does a lot of damage. So just keep running to the other part of the tower. Pop some more of that. There are no chests on this part of the tower. Our goal right now is just to make our way to the top. And for those of you wondering, yes, I do have the music turned off in the background so you can hear my voice a little bit better.
Fight. Cling to life.
Okay, now this part is fairly simple. All you have to do is man one of the ballistas and just hit him one time. That's all it takes. You've got a pretty decent window of time to hit him from the moment you see him until the moment he gets up to the tower. Okay, and after you hit him, he's going to come directly at you now. Okay.
Pitiable wingless human, return to the earth.
Alright, so we are now officially on top of the dragon. And if you haven't guessed already, the point is to climb up his body so you can get up to the weak spot. on his back, which is right above his heart. He's about to run through a flock of harpies right here, and you're going to have to roll the analog stick. As long as you're fast enough, you can keep your hold on him, and he won't send you flying to your death. So, just as I'm suggesting right now, just keep climbing forward on top of him until you reach that glowing spot on his back. He's going to make a turn, and you have to roll the analog, and there should only be one more point where you have to roll the analog right here, where he goes up. Okay, that's the last one. And now you need to just climb your way up to the back so you can hit the glowing spot right there. Make sure you don't swing your sword before you get to it because it will set you back a couple feet, and that couple of feet can get you killed. So wait till you're like right over top of it like that. Alright, we're gonna have to roll the analog stick one more time right here. So that he doesn't eat us. I'm not sure what happens right here. I couldn't explain it to save my life. I have no idea. I have no idea what just happened right there. I still wonder to this day with every playthrough. Okay, so the dragon has now landed on the final battleground of this entire fight. This is where we're going to make our last stand against him, and depending on how much health you cleaved off of him on the way here, that determines how difficult the fight is going to be. Okay, so all of our pawns are officially with us now. We did about 3.5 bars. That's pretty decent. You're not supposed to do any more than that on the way here. So he is going to go perch himself on another cliff, and what you need to do now is find the ballistas that are on the ground. They should be right over here. There's 2 of them. So here's the first one.
This battle you have begun sits at the very heart of all creation.
Okay, so during this part, you are not really supposed to do much damage to him. The ballista is a bit useless. As you can see, I hit him with the flaming one, and I don't think it did any damage to him. But the purpose of these ballistas is a distraction. He's going to shoot at them, and you can tell your pawns to go forward and start attacking him, but I only have one pawn that can do ranged damage, so it doesn't really matter. And if you want to try and hit him with the ballista, I highly recommend waiting until he's done with his fire attack, because he will keep targeting you, and if you run straight over to the next one after he blows up the first one, he's obviously going to blow up the second one, just like I did. So it doesn't really matter to me. I don't plan on using those against him because I have a very effective form of ranged attack that I can do to him. So those fireballs are incredibly slow, but they hurt. They will kill you probably in 2 hits. So just make sure you keep moving, because if you stand still, he will hit you with them. I'm just kind of spamming the Linsian sight right now because it's about the easiest way to hit him, and I have a clear shot right at his chest. So that's the point. Right now we're just using any form of ranged attack we can that's obviously not the ballistas at this point, so we can lay some damage into him, and once you do a certain amount of damage, he will come down off of his perch and fight you. Okay, now he's firing down straight in front of him because my pawns are up there.
Within my range.
Okay, those do have an area of effect as well, so just because you dodge the fireball doesn't mean you can't get hit. It has a pretty wide radius of explosion around it. So like I'm doing right now, you can just kind of spam arrows, I guess, until you hit him hard enough like that, make him stagger, and now he's going to come off of his perch.
'Tis within my range. 'Tis aloft.
Okay, he's not going to land directly either. He's going to fly around, and he's going to try and come straight at you with a stream of fire. So you can attempt to knock him down if you hit him in the chest with something powerful enough, or you can just run and try to avoid the fire. I'm going to play Russian roulette, or chicken we might call it, and try to knock him down. Like that. Okay, so he's officially down. Now it's time to climb on top of him and lay as much damage into the chest as we can. Since I have Dire Gouge, that's what I'm going to try and use on him. You do need to be wary though, because he has plenty of attacks that can knock you off. Specifically the one where he literally grabs you off of his chest and slams you into the ground. That's one you need to watch out for. And right here, this is kind of weird. I guess when he jumped backwards, it made me land somewhere around his armpit.
You shall weather the fires of perdition.
But, it's not very hard to make your way to his chest. It's a very broad area of his body. So just watch your stamina, make sure he doesn't throw you off of him, and you should be okay.
Aim for the head. Ready to spread. Hold track his mouth.
He does flail, as you can see. Oh yeah, that's good damage right there. But short-lived, because he grabs you and he slams you onto the ground for absolutely pathetic damage. So that's okay. Now we're gonna try it again. But the problem is, he learns. Once you climb on him once, he's completely capable of deciding whether or not he wants to grab you. It's not necessarily random. And yes, watch out for the fire. It doesn't matter how much defense you have, how much resistance you have, none of that matters. If he hits you with it, it's gonna hurt and it's gonna make you fall to the ground. And he has many fire attacks. He has the walking forward stream, he has the jump backwards fireball of death that usually kills you, and what you really want to look out for is opportunities to get on top of his chest, like that.
The heart is unprotected.
But obviously, again, it's short-lived because he learns. Now, Valkyria just took him down to like 0 health, but like any other draconian enemy, drakes, wyverns, whatever, you do need to be the one to land the final blow, like this. Alright guys, he is finished.
Stubborn child. Whatever meaning life holds, it makes men deaf to all reason. Heed me well, Arisen. In my death, you've won a future for this world. But what that future spells for you, for all men, is a truth you'll find staring back from this world's utmost depth. Arisen, you have earned back what is yours.
Alright, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed that, because this is officially post-game. Everything is going to get incredibly rough now. We got the Abysmal outfit for beating the game. That's new to Dark Arisen. You didn't get that in the original version. And we also got the Destiny trophy for beating the game. So the dragon is officially vanquished, and it seems that we cursed bite our Re-Dragon Forged our cursed bite too. It seems that a true reality has put itself upon our game. So that damn Saxton, how dare he put his filthy mouth on my beautiful Arisen. That was not cool at all. I was not okay with that. But unfortunately, I couldn't get this sexy little emo chick right here to be my beloved. That was not fair. But, okay. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was incredibly fun doing that fight. And, I tried to make it seem as epic as possible. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't, we'll see. But I'm going to go ahead and cut it here. So we're going to go into post-game next, and we're going to complete this game. I don't know how many parts, but we're going to complete this game for real very soon. Probably only in a few more parts. And then I will start Demon Souls. So, and I know a lot of people have been asking for that. Don't worry, guys, it's coming soon. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for sticking with me this far, and I will see you all in the next video.